We are together today on Staten Island, a borough that is too often forgotten by those in power. And we are standing on the site of Hillside Grove, a sanitation garage in the process of being reborn as more than 200 units of affordable housing. The ground we stand on is a physical testament to government's power to transform the lives of those it serves when it dares to tackle challenges with ambition, imagination, and competence. That power does not arrive automatically. It is the product of sweeping visions of what government can be, driven by leaders who make decisions governed by a love of every person who calls this city home, no matter how much they earn or how much influence they carry. As I continue to build out my administration and appoint senior level positions, those are the leaders I am seeking to elevate. The approach to governance that I want to define City Hall. Our administration will remember New Yorkers that have otherwise been forgotten. It will solve issues that have otherwise been forgotten. And so today, I'm so proud to appoint 2 deputy mayors who will not only work to deliver the affordability agenda that resonated with so many New Yorkers, but will lead the implementation of that new, more expansive approach to governance. First, I'm delighted to announce Leila Bozarg as my deputy mayor for housing. When most New Yorkers think about what causes them the most anxiety, what chips away most at their savings, what makes life in our city feel most impossible, housing is so often the answer. We don't have enough of it, and what we do have costs far too much. In Leila, New Yorkers will be able to place their trust in a public servant with a proven record of achievement, who has confronted the housing crisis with the urgency it demands. She boasts 15 years of shaping housing policy at senior levels of both city and federal government. She currently serves as New York Executive Director for Housing, where she directs the $25 billion housing capital budget and oversees housing and land use strategies across HPD, HDC, NYCHA, HRO, and DCP. More important than her resume, though, is who she has fought for. Since she assumed her role nearly 2 years ago, she has worked on behalf of tenants, low-income families too often left behind, public housing developments so frequently deemed secondary, and migrant communities whose welfare is often cruelly and pointedly forgotten. I am so eager to work with her to overhaul the housing landscape across our city, provide lower costs for New Yorkers, and make this city somewhere that many are able to call home again. In this work, she will have an exemplary partner in our Deputy Mayor for Economic Justice. This is a new position with a vast remit to tackle the inequality that too often permeates across our city, to go after unfair labor practices and corporate abuses, and above all, to build a city that puts workers and consumers before profit. This is a powerful role, and it demands a leader who has extensive experience fighting and winning on the largest stages. That is why I am thrilled to announce that Julie Su will serve as New York's inaugural Deputy Mayor for Economic Justice. Julie served as President Biden's acting Secretary of Labor until this January and was Deputy Secretary of Labor before that. Her history of fighting for working people is well known to anyone in labor. As California Labor Commissioner, she took on wage theft and those who sought to exploit immigrant workers, work she only deepened in our nation's capital. Her work as a public servant is built atop her long legacy of tireless advocacy on behalf of those subjected to unimaginable exploitation. When she